Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We're back with still more Shadow the Hedgehog. I am your host, John Mukiwara JM. Joining me for my 8th playthrough of the game is Jad Peanut.
Where's that damn Chaos Emerald?
And special guest co-host, Rudy.
Excuse me while I paint my nails black.
You know, would Shadow have painted nails? We would never know. He wears gloves.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we never see them without gloves.
Yeah. We don't see any of those characters without gloves now that I think about it.
Yeah, every single one of them wears one. All right, so since Rudy's a new guest, the opening cutscene again.
50, Return to the Black Comet. I always liked Shadow's shoes.
Yeah.
Those are sweet kicks.
And a cool rocket shape.
Shadow has like the best character design in the entire franchise.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks better run, outrun my gun.
All the other hedgehogs with the rocket shoes. Oh, Dead Maria again.
Who am I? And why can't
Maria. I just met a girl named Maria. Sorry. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. I hear certain things and I think of songs.
So, since... should I spoil Sonic Adventure 2 even though we're going to play it together? No.
You can, I don't care.
So, Shadow doesn't remember anything because he died at the end of Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, and they brought him back to life?
They brought him back to life because he's popular.
Yeah, that's the only reason they brought him back.
Yep.
He was supposed to stay dead, but Sega was gonna let this money make a go.
Here's what Black Doom looks like.
Oh. I know I keep like using this joke, but like it just all this screams of like what a edgy 13-year-old who thinks he's deep would like write.
And what are you talking about?
And there's like a non-zero chance that Shadow gets his own spin-off movie. Black Doom is gonna be the villain. Because he's deeply ingrained to Shadow's origins.
Just what was that all about?
Yeah, I do agree. I think Shadow does have the best design.
Yep.
Like, he still fits with the style of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I feel like his design is the best.
Yeah, I love Knuckles is my homie, but Shadow inarguably has like the best character design.
You know, I'm actually wondering, I don't know if they're going to, but I wonder if they're going to add, is it Rogue or Rouge? The Bat. Rouge the Bat.
Should we? I mean, it's been a couple of months since Sonic 3 came out. Should we talk about what characters they showed at the post credits?
Did they show her?
No, not her.
Oh.
But
Amy?
they did show 2 characters.
Okay, so
is Amy one of them?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna get Amy! I don't care what people say. I love Amy.
So they took the all right. Spoiler warning for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie. I was like, well, naturally, Sonic Heroes would be the story you would adapt after Adventure 2, because that game came after, right? Nope, apparently we're doing Sonic CD, because...
Wait.
Because Amy's
you said 2 characters.
Yes, because there are 2 characters in the franchise that Sonic CD introduced. Amy and Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic?
Yep.
Long time no see.
Both? Yeah, you don't know about Metal Sonic?
Yeah, I do know Metal Sonic.
Yeah, he's basically just a perfect robot clone of Sonic.
See, I was kind of thinking that it would be kind of funny if they just randomly introduced Big the Cat.
The writers did say they wanted to introduce him at some point.
Yeah, they wanted to.
Really?
They wanted to show his like corpse in like Sonic's ruined planet.
No, that's so mean. See, now when I think of Big the Cat, I think of another Doobie Scuba short they did where it's revealed that Big the Cat is a 3-year-old. He just has gigantism.
Yeah, so Rudy, if you want to be on a Sonic Adventure game, he's a playable character in the first one. So
yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, his levels are all designed around fishing his friend out of ponds.
Yeah, because his friend is Froggy.
Yep.
Froggy.
And he was originally voiced by the voice of Duke Nukem.
Oh yeah, they made a joke about that in the Doobus Goobus cartoon because
and somehow it's a more dignified performance than in Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh yeah, that game was like critically panned, wasn't it?
That was like one of the first games I rented from Blockbuster and hated.
See, it's always funny like when you're young and you discover things can be bad.
Yep.
For me, the first like really truly bad piece of media I think I ever experienced or like realized was bad was epic movie.
Yeah, I never liked those films.
I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be hilarious, but it was just so bad. For those of you who don't know, there was this duo of directors who made a bunch of movies that was something movie. There was date movie, epic movie, disaster movie. All of them are like supposed to be parodies, but all they did was reference popular stuff like that was popular at the time. So not only are the movies like really outdated, they just weren't funny.
Yep. And I think I know exactly why they're failures, because they are parodies made by people who hate what they're referencing. Versus the likes of Mel Brooks, who was known for spoof movies, but he fucking loves the two types of movies he referenced.
Exactly.
Spaceballs is funny because he loves Star Wars. Blazing Saddles is funny because he loves Westerns.
Those Westerns, yeah.
Young Frankenstein is funny because he likes those old black and white horror movies.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing about parody. A good parody comes from people who love the source material and understand it. That's why, like, Mel Brooks's comedies are still, like, loved today, even though, you know, they're very blue.
Yep.
But,
Spaceballs is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Like, also in the first Into the Spider-Verse, they made fun of Spider-Man a lot. Like, they referenced the third Spider-Man movie Sam Raimi made.
Yep.
You know? But none of it's like, oh, this is stupid. It's like we're poking fun at ourselves,
yeah,
you know?
They did, like, the dancing things from Freedom. Like, yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. You can make a parody and make it be good, but you have to actually know and understand what you're parodying.
Yeah.
It looks like that duo didn't make a movie in the past 10 years.
Thank God.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
I think the last one was the Vampire Sucks movie.
Yep, what an accurate title.
And see, even though I didn't like Twilight, I'm like, I actually think the Twilight movies are better than this.
No, I think the last one they did a parody of the Hunger Games called The Starving Games.
That's right.
No, the last one was Super Fast, which is a parody of the Fast and Furious.
Oh God.
Never heard of that
See,
one,
that
and I'm
actually
glad I
could
never
have
did.
been funny.
Mainly because those last films they did, they were released direct to us video.
Yeah, and no one fucking bought them. God, if we hadn't stopped them earlier, they would have made direct-to-streaming more of them.
Jesus Christ, oh no.
Thank God that no longer stream.
Yeah. Like, the thing is companies, you know, they make a lot of mistakes, but it's like if they know something's gonna be a money pit, they're not gonna put money into it. But, like, a lot of people wanted, a certain actor to return to a certain franchise that's owned by Disney, but like they're not gonna hire him because the guy ended up costing them like $500,000 because he wouldn't show up to set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's becoming a problem with actors. Because like, did you hear on like the filming of Red 1, The Rock would constantly show up late?
Mm-hmm.
He would like be like 8 hours late.
That's ridiculous. There's no excuse for that.
Like,
That's
I understand being 8
why...
minutes? 8 hours?
No. There's no excuse for that. That's why there's actually been a lot of people in the industry who refuse to work with him again.
Yeah, because he's also got this weird ego, and like he has this thing in like his movies, like, well, he can never play a character that loses. I'm like, okay, well then you'll never be a character that's interesting.
Yeah, that's boring.
Yeah, I like when heroes get knocked down and then literally get back up. That's interesting and fun to watch. If they always win, then I don't care.
Yeah, but also, like, that's the thing. No character is perfect right out the gate. We have to see them learning and struggling in order to get us to care for them.
Yeah, it also knows this from reading One Piece. Like, it's like Luffy winning, the high from Luffy beating the villains comes from, a couple of times they just whoop his ass like once or twice first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Crocodile is a good example.
Yeah, Crocodile. Well, actually, should I not bother since Rudy's reading?
Yeah, I'm reading. Don't spoil.
Not a big spoiler, but like you can basically get what I'm saying just from you can infer what I'm saying just basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Luffy does not always win.
That's one of the reasons I like Tanjiro from Demon Slayer is because he starts out not knowing how to wield a sword. He has to go through a lot in order to even get to the Demon Slayer like tryouts. You know, it's like it's more interesting to see these characters struggles because then we can be more happier for them when they succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of why The Rock's career has not been stellar these past few years. It's just because nobody can stand him anymore.
Yeah, it's his ego, and like everyone's catching. It's like all his movies are like this. I'm like, yeah, they were like that before. You're just noticing it now.
Someone like had 4 separate screenshots from 4 different Rock movies, but you would think they were all from the same movie. But somebody said all of these are from different movies.
Yep, and I think he's responsible for tanking the original DC Extended Universe.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, because he tried to make it about how like he's Shazam's villain and he's gonna go one-on-one with Superman. It's like, no, dude, that's no.
That's not who Black Adam is.
Black Adam is Shazam's foil, not Superman's.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I hope the guy whoever they cast for Shazam in the new DCU, he's not a dick.
Oh yeah.
And I trust he won't be as expensive.
Probably.
Also, to Peter Safran and James Gunn, thank you for making the correct choice that I've been thinking in the back of my head. Bringing Jason Momoa back as Lobo is so fucking brilliant.
Yes!
That's perfect casting!
He fucking looks like him. It's so perfect.
Why the heck did they cast him as Aquaman is
because
my question.
Zack Snyder's an idiot.
Dude, I'm still shocked at the diehard Zack Snyder fans. Like, guys, he's not gonna come back. Leave him alone, please.
Well, these are the same people that elected Trump twice, so.
Good point.
I'm not saying they're all like that, but there is some crossover.
And another thing I'm looking forward to is they're doing a Clayface horror movie.
Yes! I can't wait!
Yeah, it's the first official horror
Clayface.
film in the DC universe.
This gives me hope.
It would be really funny if they cast Alan Tudyk as him again.
If they do Clayface, they might do the ventriloquist. And he is like one of my favorite Batman rogues.
Oh, wow.
That would be a perfect horror film. For those of you who don't know, the ventriloquist, as the name implies, he's a ventriloquist, but it's a case where the character Arnold West. No, not. Wait, is it Arnold? I can't remember his name.
Not sure.
Hang on a second, I'm gonna check.
I'm trying to remember because the ventriloquist has a small cameo in the Arkham games. At least his puppet does.
Oh, Scarface?
Yes, because have you ever played Arkham Asylum?
Arnold Wesker. Yes.
Yeah, because
I never finished it.
Yeah, because like towards the end of the game, Joker takes Scarface and like he carves him up and he starts playing with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like Scarface, not the ventriloquist.
So, believe it or not, there are 2 ventriloquists, but the first one is Arnold Wesker. The other one is a woman named Peyton Riley, but I want to see Arnold because I find him to be one of the most interesting villains, but also one of the most sad because, see, the thing is while Wesker is the ventriloquist, Scarface is the one who is in control. And
yeah, like he has... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Like he has like a split personality where Scarface is like his persona he acts to.
Yeah. And the Joker, not the Joker, Batman realizes this. So, like in the animated series, when Wesker got out of like Arkham for good behavior, as Bruce Wayne, he gave Arnold a job as a mail clerk at one of his companies.
Sweet.
I'm just happy they're like straying away from the Joker a bit because I like the Joker as much as the next person, but come on.
And so,
yeah, like Batman has a whole rogues gallery.
Until the movie industry needs to learn that Heath Ledger's Joker is not the end-all, be-all, how to do that character, retire him for a while.
Yeah. Because we had
have you guys seen Anthony Gramigula's recent video on how The Dark Knight Rises ruined Batman?
No.
I would suggest
I'd like to see it, though.
He basically echoes my thoughts. I was like, yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy is pretty good, but it ruined the mythos of Batman's major themes and characters for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. It's taking us a while to sort of get back to what Batman's, actually about.
Which is why I have hope for Matt Reeves' trilogy.
And, this is nothing against Christopher Nolan. It's just the problem is when something is popular, people always take the wrong messages from it.
Yeah,
because
for a small example, Batman does not do that stupid voice he does. That's not a thing. They made that up and it pisses me off.
It's also the same, like, an example I use is Frozen. A lot of people got the wrong messages from Frozen. They thought, hey, people like the designs of Elsa and Anna with the really big eyes. Like, no, they liked the movie
I do not.
because it had, you know, it was two girls going on an adventure. They don't need a guy to save them. It's about the sisterly bond. That's the main theme of the Frozen franchise. And, like, people just totally missed that.
Oh, thank God, I almost hit the neutral ending.
What the fuck?
And I got hit. Well, naturally, I died when hitting a helicopter.
You hit the helicopter. Yeah, I was about to say you hit a helicopter.
Which naturally would happen if you actually did that. So
see, like,
we're trying to do the hero. Oh, there's one. We're trying to do the hero ending for this this path. You have to get the you have to kill 45 of Black Doom's minions for this mission, and I've only seen.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
There's a number. Yeah.
Yep. That's 43, so I need to find 2 more.
See, a lot of people talk about how we had like a what was it, oversaturation of comic book movies, but I've talked about this. That happens a lot, unfortunately, because the same thing happened with westerns.
Yep, westerns were everywhere when my grandparents were growing up. Everywhere.
When you watch like Mystery Science Theater 3000, you'll notice that like a lot of the stuff they review are westerns, and that's because there was just so many of them.
And then in the 50s and 60s, this sci-fi space movies.
Yep. And then like I think it was in the early aughts, zombie stories like were really popular.
That might actually be the 80s, early 90s, and then like here's one. Come like the aughts, like it was like college frat boy comedies.
Yes. God.
At least from my perspective.
I'm so glad that era is over.
Yeah, that era went out like a wet fart.
Yeah, it really did.
Like the last one I remember people talking about was Project X, and I heard it was like atrocious.
Those are what I like to call sex pest comedies.
Oh yeah, good name for them. Oh hey, we did it.
Yeah, finally.
It's not the last time we have to do that level, Austin. Don't celebrate yet.
Get out of my sight.
Actually, hold on, because we got to do the evil neutral ending too. Actually, this might be the last time you guys see this. So, hooray!
Oh yes.
John, why do you do this to yourself?
I made a promise. I'm a man of honor.
Yeah, you know, I can't.
I said
put it off for like over a year now.
No.
Well, yeah, but didn't the first disc didn't work? I remember you guys posted about that.
Well, as of 2 weeks ago, I found out the real problem. My Nintendo Wii no longer reads discs at all.
Oh, I see.
Because Austin lent us his copy of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for me and Christine's annual Valentine's competitive episode. And the exact same thing happened to his disc. So I replaced it with a GameCube.
Being a Let's Player can be hard.
Yep, not easy. You're literally dividing your brain up.
It's the guy from the first Avatar movie.
He kind of does look like him.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
If it wasn't the Olive Garden guy, I would say you should get him to be him.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now! And if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them all.
But sir, isn't Shadow on our
I
side?
gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy.
Look at my teeth. I just went to the dentist.
Shadow.
I think he should go back. I wonder if we're going to get the scene with the president with the picture of Sonic and Shadow he has on his desk.
That one.
I love that scene.
I always find it funny when they add like the president in a video game or media. I don't know why I always find that funny.
One thing that cracked me up is on one of the evil paths. One of the evil missions was to kill the president.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
And And John was annoyed that I kept referring to this game as Lee Harvey the Oswald.
Wait, which president did you have to kill?
This one.
The one in this game.
That was sweet, Shadow. Yeah. Well, I'm not here to save you.
Thought you might say something like that. How about a
Really?
little friendly competition?
Don't waste my time.
It's especially weird
I
since
have
Sonic and
poetry
Shadow
to
are
write.
both written by the same person. Voiced by the same person. By the way, guess who voices Black Doom?
Who?
Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep.
Welcome.
At least in this game. He's played by Ben Diskin in the recent Shadow game.
You mean
Shadow Generations?
yeah.
Yeah,
I can get ready for that.
Look at it this way. Black Doom in Shadow Generations is voiced by the same person who once voiced Eugene in Hey Arnold. Let that sink into your mind.
Jesus.
It's, what is it? There's like this meme where it's like, they'll have like a voice actor's credits will be like Scrimbo, Bimbo, Wiggle Bottom, and then the undead soldier or something like that.
Yep.
See, what really the one that cracks me up the most is Yuri Lowenthal is most famous for his role as Sasuke from Naruto.
Yep.
He also voices Chandlo from Bugsnax.
He's also the current voice of Spider-Man in the video games.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
Shadow, where have you been so long?
I was about to say he also voices Ben Tennyson in the Ben 10 franchise.
Teenage and above, yes. He also plays the protagonist in one of my favorite stories of bratty rich kid turns into an actually likable character.
Who?
Luke Funfabra in Tales of the Abyss. A game that Namco Bandai desperately needs to make a remaster of that's not on the fucking 3DS.
See, my thing like is it's not just like Chandlo design-wise doesn't look anything like Sasuke. Chandlo is such a sweet character and an actual good boyfriend, unlike Sasuke.
Damn straight.
I said what I said.
Yeah, don't get me started on the Naruto ending, please don't.
Chandlo and Snorpy forever.
Yep. Oh, that makes that even funnier, Rudy, because guess who, what was that Chandler's boyfriend's name again?
Snorpy.
Guess who voices him?
Who?
The current voice of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wait, what?
Roger Craig Smith.
That's Roger Craig's. Okay,
Yes.
you're gonna have to. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen the Bugsnax Let's Play, the characters are called Grumpuses and they're basically Muppets. So, like, John, you gotta put a picture of Snorpy just so people can understand why I'm so shocked.
Oh, yeah, please, if you haven't, check out our Bugsnax playthrough. I really enjoyed that one.
Bugsnax is probably one of my favorite games. I sent, Jad, was it a Strabby plushie?
Oh yeah, it was adorable.
And I sent Sushi, the Bunger.
And you sent me stickers.
That's right, I sent you stickers.
Yeah, because I think I'm running out of room for plushies. As much as I love them, I'm very peculiar about which ones I get, and I don't have any room for them right now.
Yeah, that's my problem too. I have this massive couch that I don't use because it has all my plushies. One of my plushies is at my fiance's place. My fiance do. And every once in a while, if I'm like not paying attention to him, it's a plushie of Choco Cat from Sanrio. He goes, "If you don't pay attention to me, Choco Cat's gonna get it."
I never talked about my plushie collection, have I?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Austin probably knows some of the ones I have because I've had them for fucking years. I've had them longer than I've known them. I have a Crash Bandicoot one I got from the Ocean City Boardwalk when I was a kid. He's still in good condition. Same one with I have one of Knuckles.
Oh, really?
Yep, and I also, let me see, off the top of my head, without turning my head, I also have, two Nami ones, which surprises fucking nobody in this call.
No, nope, it doesn't.
Rukia from Bleach, because she is my favorite character in that series. Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. Ryuko from Kill la Kill. And this is me without looking behind me. I think I have one of, I have one of Marceline from Adventure Time.
Oh, I love Marceline.
Your waifu.
John, don't look behind you. I want to guess them all. Because I could turn my head and find the answer, but I don't want to.
Did you have that weird vibrant spiral one?
Yes, the sound activated one. That was one of them. That was from a care package that Rich got me back when Spyro Reignited Trilogy came out. The battery's dead, so it doesn't do that anymore. And I don't have any intentions of replacing it. Oh, while we're talking, the mission we have to do is we have to destroy this ship. And this mission gave me an Austin hell the first time I tried to play this.
Actually, speaking of plushies, and since we're playing like a Sonic game, I have a cute little story. So I used to work at Build-A-Bear. That's one of the reasons I have such a massive collection is because I got into Build-A-Bear. Because Build-A-Bear's plushies are very good quality. Well, when the first Sonic movie came out, they only gave us one box of Sonic plushies. He sold out the first day we had him. Yeah. And I was like, oh man, I really hope nobody else wants him. But this young lady comes in with her friend and she sees Sonic. She's like, oh my gosh, Sonic. And I'm like, oh, that's the display is the last one we have. And she goes, can I buy the display? I'm like, well, of course you can. She's like, oh, she got so happy. Because I think she was worried that she, like, if they say, hey, can I have the display one? Yeah, they'll do that. Even if it's the last one, they will sell you the display. And she was like on cloud 9.
Yeah, generally speaking,
need as much ammo as possible to take this thing down.
Yeah, generally speaking, if like it's the last one, and as long as it's like on clearance, it can be written off. You can sell it. It really depends on where you work, though.
Well, like
and
the
what
thing
it
is, I mean, like at Build-A-Bear, they try to make sure like you have the best experience.
Yep.
You know, that's one of the reasons I sort of like really still like the company, and I wouldn't mind working there again. Versus when I worked at an American Girl. They were really picky about stuff. Like, if you wanted to eat at the cafe they had, you had to have a reservation.
Ugh. Love that shit. And
the food was good, but it wasn't a lot. I can't recommend working at American Girl just because I worked in the cafe, and Jesus, it was always so hectic because I worked on weekends. Oh, it was exhausting. Also, it's $125 for one doll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why my daughter, if I have a daughter, she's getting my old American Girl doll. My mom kept my original Addie. I'm so thankful she did, because I'm not spending $125 on a doll.
No Sonic A-Cab.
And yeah, let me think. My plush collection, and let's see. Yeah, I got these a set of Mickey plushes back from the 75th anniversary celebration. And then I got this Koopa Troopa doll and this black and white Mickey plush that my brother-in-law won from a crane game in Japan. And let's see. Oh yeah, and John got me this little Raven plush. Because she was my Goth Awakening back in the day.
Wait, when did I get you that?
I think it was for Christmas.
I don't remember getting you that one. I mean, I believe you have it, but...
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to see if I can name all my plushies because I have so many. So right now...
Real quick, I just looked behind me. I'm like, turns out I'm missing a bunch. I have an Amogus. I have a red Amogus. I have Domo-kun.
Double!
I have a little tiny Goofy because Goofy's my homeboy. He's my favorite Disney character. I have Dumbo because Dumbo was my comfort movie when I was a baby. Like, no matter what terrible mood I was in, my oh damn it, we have to do this again, don't we?
No.
So, plushie distraction. That's today's episode. That's the episode title. What was I gonna say? So, who else? I am reluctant to describe this one because I no longer support the person I bought from it. I have the Frog in a Car plush from The Completionist.
What?
Right.
Yeah, and well, look at it this way. His girlfriend made the plush, so I'm going to just say I'm keeping it because she made it, not him.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I remember when Doug Tenable turned out to be a massive homophobic transphobe. I just dumped the comics I had by him into the recycling.
Right into the shredder, that's what I would have done.
See. All right, so on my desk right now, I have a Hello Kitty dressed as a Care Bear. And on one of my tables, I have a little yellow squid. I have a Mimikyu. And I have Wally Darling from Welcome Home, the horror series. Now I see I got Grogu on one of my shelves. I also have another little Care Bear. And I have a Stingray that's a pancake. On top of its head are 2 little slices of butter.
Aww.
Now on my couch, I'm trying to remember all the ones I have. I have the Build-A-Bear Charmander, the Build-A-Bear Psyduck, the Build-A-Bear Bulbasaur, the Build-A-Bear Snorlax, which is one of my favorites. I had to recently get his little sound chip replaced. The Build-A-Bear Scooby-Doo, where I made a custom sound, and it's the What's the Scooby-Doo theme song by Simple Plan. So when you squeeze his paw, it sings. Let's see, I have a bunny dressed up as Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. And I have another bear that is dressed as the Scarecrow. I have the My Melody, the Kuromi, the Puchiko, and the Keroppi, and the Choco Cat that are all from Sanrio, and they're all from Build-A-Bear. I have a massive, humongous teddy bear that my fiance Dew got me like the first year we were dating. He also bought me a Squirtle on the very first date that we ever had.
Sweet.
So that one I'm never throwing away because it reminds us of our very first date. And Squirtle's my favorite Pokemon. So
Now that I did not know, Squirtle's your favorite.
yeah, Squirtle is my favorite. I don't have the Squirtle Build-A-Bear yet. Build-A-Bear will do a thing where they get a restock, and with their Pokemon plushes, a lot of them you can only buy online, and if you buy them online, you have to get the bundle that includes like an outfit and the sound. So it's a little more expensive, but oh, and I have a little chair, and in that my mom put a very old stuffed doll I have that I named Peggy Sue after the Buddy Holly song. I'm not sure why I named her that, but Peggy Sue was sitting in the chair, and also I came home from work and my mom had put a little Santa Claus on my chair because my Santa Claus was in our Christmas decorations, but it is my little Santa Claus. And I think that's
But did he
all
conquer
I
the
can remember.
Martians?
I don't know, I'll have to ask him. And I think that's all I can remember. I can't look at my couch because it's far away. Oh, I have one Squishmallow, and it's Tiana.
Aw.
Surprisingly, it's the only Squishmallow I have, but it's like I can't get into another obsession.
Yes, we did it!
Well, if you're gonna have fun, it might as well be the hottest Disney princess.
Apparently, I am not. I missed even more. I had glanced over. I realized I have a Waluigi.
I won't allow
Of course.
you to do
And in my car, I remembered I have two in my car. I have, well, three in my car. One of my Namis is in my car, and I have a Flareon and a Espeon.
perfect.
Oh,
Those are two of
actually,
my... I got an A for that! Holy shit!
Oh,
I just
wow.
remembered another one. I have a Darth Vader bear. Because I also got one for my fiance, and I have another Build-A-Bear story. It was around Christmas time, and I think the first new Star Wars movies had been released. Build-A-Bear has like the Disney license, so of course you have Star Wars, and they made a Darth Vader bear and they made a Rey bear. Now, sometimes, and I'm not sure why they do this, Build-A-Bear will try to make bears look like humans.
Oh, God.
They did it with Black Widow, they did it with Loki, and it always looks really off-putting. Well, the Rey bear doesn't come with hair. She doesn't have the wig built in. So it looks kind of weird because, she doesn't have hair and it looks like, they were trying to make her look like Daisy Ridley. Well, this family comes in with a bunch of kids who just got their picture with Santa as a reward. The parents were getting them Build-A-Bear. This little blonde girl comes in. She's wearing the sparkly red dress. She's looking around and then she turns around and goes, "Oh, a Vader bear!" And she picks it up and she's like, a Vader bear, a Vader bear. Her mama's like, are you sure you want that one? She's like, yes. But she's like, well, what about the girl from Star Wars? She's like, no, I want Darth Vader. She was adamant she was getting Vader bear. So I filled that bear up for her and she was on cloud 9. And here's the thing, I don't blame her because the Rey bear looked weird. I'll show you guys a picture of it, but it wasn't appealing as the Darth Vader bear. The Darth Vader bear is actually really cuddly. He looks like he's gonna
Sometime I
vomit.
should look into how to check my Overwatch pop figures.
Here's a
Oh,
question.
you could get some good money for
Would
them.
anybody buy this guy as a plushie?
Probably,
Well, he
you'd be
looks round in
surprised.
friend shape.
I'm gonna post the picture of the Rey bear in the chat.
Sonic, you okay there?
Aw, she's adorable.
You think she is?
Yeah.
You don't think she looks weird without her wig?
I'll look in a second because I'm fighting a boss. But you guys missed it. Sonic's AI, he was just standing in front of the trash can for some reason, with his back turned towards the camera. He looked like he was going through something.
Hang on, I'm
Don't
also gonna
mind
send
me
you.
just pissing on this trash can.
Ew.
Oh, come on, Austin. You know that when Sonic pees, he just goes while he runs.
Leaves a yellow trail behind.
No.
That's supposed to
Wouldn't
be
that
Black
get
Widow?
everywhere? Yeah, that's supposed to be Black Widow.
I recognize that the Game Grumps made a similar joke about does he just go while he's running? They're like, yeah, he does.
Wouldn't that be messy?
I mean, if he's running at high speeds and he just does, who knows? I don't like this conversation. It is your fault, Austin.
It usually is, isn't it?
It almost always is. Sometimes it's Rich.
The one person you get mad at the most is Austin.
No, like sometimes he does
I'm
it
a
on,
rebel rouser.
he does it on purpose to get a rise out of people, and he's admitted to this,
I mean,
especially during Mario
John
Party.
Angry is comedy gold in my opinion. And like, I remember Battletoad, his reaction to Battletoads had me going hysterical.
I really do enjoy that one of your favorite moments on this channel is when I had a legitimate panic attack and I wanted to kill myself.
Oh god. I forgot that game actually gave you a panic attack.
That, I wasn't kidding.
Was it the old game or the new game?
The new game.
New one.
Where they made you solve 6 mini games in 30 seconds.
And it got to the point where Sean started just slamming his fist onto the desk and I could hear it over the mic.
Yeah, RIP that desk. I don't have that anymore. And not for that reason.
Yeah, see, there's certain games I don't play live because I know they're gonna piss me off.
I've only rage quit a handful of games. And that
Well, there's
yeah.
well that
there's
wasn't
a
one of
horror
them.
game called House, and it's really hard. You have to be like super precise. And like if you make a mistake, you'll end up dead. So it's like I don't want to do this. I don't like repeating myself. So that's one of the reasons I don't play it on live stream.
I remember you.
Oh, here it is, the one with the president.
Mr. President, we've received a report from the Central Information Agency.
Why does he look like Gary Sinise?
The black aliens from Westopolis.
That might have
Does he
been,
look like Lieutenant Dan?
Enemy forces in 5 other
he does look a little bit like Tom
also
Hanks.
reports that the CIA's mainframe has been compromised.
No, for me it's Gary Sinise. You know, from CSI New York.
Wasn't he also in Forrest Gump, or am I thinking of somebody else?
Yep, he was Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan!
That the
Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
never surrender to terrorists.
And he's played by the one who played Meowth. Yeah, there's the picture.
Oh my god.
Why does he have this picture? And did Sonic just pose for it?
Yep.
Hey, random stranger, I will pose for this picture.
This is me after I thwarted January 6th.
We must defend our world against these.
Which one, Sonic? Yes. Oh, there is one more plush I'm missing. It's of Tipo from Tales of Xillia, the mascot character from that RPG. If you don't know what he looks like, this is Tipo.
Did you post it in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
And he's voiced by Aaron Fitzgerald, the voice of Naz and Ed Nettie.
Oh wow.
Yep. Also, what plays Chie in Persona 4. His catchphrase is "Wahey."
What?
I love
Wahey.
John's endless knowledge of voice actors.
No, I'm not the only one. Christine's like that too.
Where's that damn fourth chaos?
Horse cat!
He said it. He said it.
Yeah, this level is where that line's from.
Tails?
Are they in Las Vegas or something?
It's like a mix between a Persian palace and a casino.
He made it out of the rings he's taken from around the world.
How do you know that, Tails?
Rings back.
Well, he's a scientist. I think he just knows.
That's a good point.
As I forgot the fireworks at his plane.
This is just too easy. Guess it's my lucky day.
I hate to say it, but the limp sync in this game is not that good.
No, back then they just didn't fix it. Very few games actually do that. Kingdom Hearts is one of them, though. Oh
yeah.
Fuck! I just realized it's been 40 minutes.
It's been nearly 40 minutes.
So next time on the Super
damn.
Bonus round, this time we're gonna follow Tails. So thank you guys again so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, and remember, I love you.
No.
Let's take back all of the stolen rings.
Next time.